Okay, how do you want to start this?
How should we start this, Lisette? What gave you this idea?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. I think what gave me this idea was that we see movies and then we talk for an hour after. So why not podcast it for people to listen to on their drive homes from work? Yeah, I think that was about it. Yeah.
We just finished watching Marty Supreme. I've already watched it once, but Lisette and Taylor have not watched it.
No.
I didn't choose this though, but Lisette chose it. Why?
I chose this movie because I saw a funny clip on TikTok. That wasn't even about the movie. It was basically like this girl pretending like she was talking to somebody and then her dad was listening to it on the other side. And he was like, oh, we're going to go do this. And then we're going to go see Marty Supreme. He's like, oh, I want to go. And then that's literally it. I didn't even see a clip of the movie.
So you were intrigued by someone else's interest in watching it? Hey, that's word of mouth right there.
Yeah.
Honestly, if I was watching that movie at home and he was like playing table tennis and like someone walked by, they'd be like, what are you watching? Because they're like, distracted me every time they were playing I play table tennis. Like
That was kind of loud, yeah.
it was like kind of erotic.
The little bit that I saw of Challengers, it wasn't even like that. Like, ugh.
They're grunting all the time. They're putting all their body in.
But he was noticeably the only one grunting. That's why I was like, I'm just gonna jump in.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I guess let's I guess try.
Oh.
Yeah, intro it, guys.
Going into it, I thought this is a guy named Marty Supreme. I'm gonna sound so stupid. I thought he was real, and I thought he had something to do with the brand Supreme.
Right. No, right.
I really did. I thought, I went in with no information. I just know this was like a Club Chalamet film.
Shout out.
And
Or maybe not.
I don't know.
She's scary.
And I thought, like, okay, this is a real tennis or table tennis player, and he's gonna somehow be connected to like Supreme clothing because it's sports. And I just thought, oh, I didn't know Supreme came from ping pong. That's what I thought going into this movie.
Also, the marketing of it is like there is the Marty Supreme jacket that everyone wants, and so it seems like you guys know what I'm talking about. But that seems like that would be like an easy connection to kind of assume as well. But yeah,
That was my, and it's nominated. That's all I knew.
It's not what?
And it's nominated. That's all I knew.
Oh, I didn't realize it's been nominated.
Yeah,
it's like
Again, I literally just picked it because I saw that not even nothing about the film, and I was like, oh, I should see that movie. I haven't seen a movie this week.
nice. Hi, welcome to Three Friends Who Just Watched a Movie. This is the first we're filming a post-movie conversation.
Yes.
My name is
like that.
Francesca. I am an entertainer. Oh, I'm an entertainer. I'm an entertainment journalist.
What kind of entertainer?
So, it wasn't until she yelled that she's like, ooh.
Do you make those
Oh.
noises too when you play ping pong?
Okay.
That's it. That's all you get.
Sorry. Okay. Oh my God, I'm so sorry.
This will all be
I'm
edited.
so sorry.
I'm not editing this. I'm keeping this in
And
there.
I'm
What the
sorry
heck?
to Lisette.
No, we have to leave this like perfectly
Oh my
like.
God. What time is it even? Okay.
I wonder if they can hear the music.
This is all copyright. We can't use it.
Yeah. How about just like, we're three friends who just want to get together and talk about movies because we're passionate about it and we're nerds about it. And we all have very different opinions. Like I'm for the people when it comes to movies. So I can get kind of like particular. If it feels a little too snooty, if it feels a little too not too creative, but just too like up, nose up. I don't like it. I want a movie that's for everyone, for the most part, with some exceptions. But that's my
Your intro.
and
tell us
that's
about
what
yourself.
I offer. My name is Taylor. I am now I'm panicking.
What do you do for work? How do you make your money?
Well-
How do you make your bones?
I don't like
Sorry.
well, I work in reality TV and I'm also a writer. And I'm just like a movie lover. I grew up loving movies. My grandmother wanted to be a famous Hollywood director. Didn't happen, but that, was the impression she put on me, and I think it's kind of stuck. And I don't know if she would have liked this movie.
Ooh. Yeah, grandma's picks.
Yeah, but Betty had her preferences, so.
Mm.
And I'm Francesca. I am an entertainment journalist, movie lover. I really just watch everything and tend to watch things I think I'll like anyway. I just love it all. I love the craft of it. I love the bravery and ambition of making movies and telling stories that are very personal to everyone and hoping that it connects with people. And the craft and skill of it is just so impressive. Sometimes I really just want to spend hours talking about it. So now I get to do that with some friends, and I'm very excited to do that.
And I'm Lisset. I'm also a movie. Actually, no, because I haven't seen. That was going to be my intro, was that I haven't seen like any movies. I watched a lot of TV, watched a lot of Jerry Springer as a kid, a lot of CW shows, a lot of Fox shows. And so I'm usually the friend that's like, you haven't seen that movie? And you like film or like film editing and all these different things. So yeah, my background's mostly corporate kind of marketing. But I'm here to learn about movies and comment. Yeah. So let's get into it.
So we did just finish watching the movie, but what were your guys' impressions of the movie, or what did you guys expect to get from this movie before watching it?
Well, I thought it was going to be about a real person.
You thought this was like a biopic?
Yeah, I did. And I thought it was going to like connect with the Supreme clothing line. I don't know. That sounds stupid, but I didn't even see a trailer.
Yeah, I didn't see a trailer either.
It was about.
you see the trailer? I didn't.
You know what? I don't think I actually watched the trailer either, and
I tried to avoid.
yeah, I've like not.
Sorry, Nathan.
I've tried to. I know. Sorry, Nathan. I love really good trailers, but I did not watch the trailer of this, but I just knew it was a very highly anticipated movie among critics and publications and outlets, among friends of mine as well. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be. I don't know what I thought. I thought I was gonna get a good Timothy performance. I think we got that. But yeah, I thought it was gonna be more about like him rising through the ranks of becoming a table tennis player, and then like kind of like
spoiler.
that's the plot of it. And like just like all of the trials and tribulations of that. Yeah. Did you say what you?
Yeah, mine was just basically I literally knew nothing. I liked your kind of initial thoughts because that makes perfect sense. I didn't even think of that. I just knew that Timothée Chalamet was in it, and then I kind of saw some like behind the scenes pictures, like maybe one or two, because of his clothing. But other than that, I didn't see anything. I saw some red carpet stuff, but I didn't even listen to interviews, so I went in fully blank slate. Yeah. And I like going in like that because it was kind of a little different. I'm glad. I think you told us that to keep like uncut gems in mind, and I'm glad you told me that, because if not, I would have been like, oh shit, the amount of anxiety I'm feeling.
Yeah. So yeah, and I knew. Okay, so I knew who's directing it. It was Josh Safdie, half of the Safdie brothers, who directed Uncut Gems, which is just like nonstop nightmare of one dude trying to just fix all of his messes that he's created and all the people he's hurt. And yeah, this ended up just being another movie like that. No shade, no complaints either. Very some complaints.
Well, I don't want to spoil.
We can start spoilers.
Okay.
If you do want to know anything and you kind of heard a little bit before, we will now officially start the spoilers.
Okay. Well, I will say this. It was acted well. Like, I believed it, which is probably why Marty bugged me so much, because he was really good at that character. But
Yeah.
the payoff, all for what?
Yeah.
He's just an asshole.
And he's hurt so many people. People have died. People have died in his pursuit of glory.
Like, just right out. I'm trying to think of like right off the bat. He's just he's so only all about table tennis, which is like the plot of the movie.
Yeah.
I get that. But I don't know. I just didn't understand why he cared so much.
I was cool with like the whole. I feel like I was cool with everything. I love the part when he goes to Japan and he realizes like, fuck,
Yeah, I didn't.
that's it. Like, this is as far as I'm gonna be able to get to be this like champion. This is everything I ever wanted. As long as I can beat him, cool. Everything else can get fucked. And then yeah, the ending kind of I was like,
In a button up and tie. Like,
yeah, I was
playing ping pong in a button up is
Yeah.
kind of diabolical.
yeah.
Like this.
Oh, yeah.
It's hot. You can't move very well. So I was like in it. I was like on the edge of my seat when I needed to be. But then it's like
Yeah.
the ending was just like a fourth act that didn't make sense to me.
Everything after him winning.
After that, they could have just ended it there. Honestly,
No, they really should have.
they should have.
My whole thing with that final table tennis match was that they were both wearing white shirts, and like there's a whole thing at the beginning, or yeah, near the beginning when he's like showing off the orange ping pong balls, and he's like, you can't even see this against a white shirt. They're playing against white shirts at the end. The whole marketing of the ping pong ball is frustrating to watch after this, but
Which when I play, I'm no professional, but when I play, it's usually with an orange ball.
oh,
So then I thought like, oh, that's gonna come back. I thought, oh, he invented the orange Marty Supreme ball.
you're like, I guess I never learned that it was called the Marty Supreme ball, but this is what this biopic's telling me.
I thought, oh my God, like this is it. And then,
Yeah.
for what?
Yeah. The other thing I would say really quick is that I love movies where like shit just starts happening and they just start getting into all this chaos.
Yeah.
But I get so much anxiety when it's just lie after lie, and I'm like, oh, why are you telling him that's your sister? You guys definitely are about to make out and get caught, and just dumb shit like that. That I'm like,
I love that that's the one you got caught on. Not the like,
no.
not the like, not returning the dog.
Oh yeah,
That's the most anxiety inducing. It's like, no, he's gonna think I'm fucking my sister. It's like, you drew the line. You're like, I can't. And this is a lie. I can't.
Yeah, that was fucked up. That's incest. That was incest, baby.
Oh God. Not that he cared. Not that he cared. Apparently he cared in the very end, but I'm just like, no, you don't.
Yeah.
He's just manic.
Yeah. Let's talk about the stuff we liked.
I thought Timothy Chalamet was the best part of the movie. His acting was great.
Whoa.
I do.
Do you know how long he prepared for this role?
I did hear that he was practicing table tennis while filming Dune.
Yeah, for years. For years.
That's really him? I thought it was like a fake like ball somehow they put
I
it
mean,
in there.
Some of it looked very like computer generated, probably because I actually don't know like what a real it would look like to capture it on a camera. I'm sure it might be hard sometimes, so they gotta like actually like make it look visible. But yeah, no, that's all him. All the grunts and all.
Oh wow. That's pretty impressive. I mean, those scenes were pretty cool. I like the table tennis scene.
Yeah, they were shot well. It was shot well.
I liked him a lot too. I was really impressed. I was like, God, he's so annoying, but somehow he just swindles everybody. Sometimes it's like that.
Yeah, he's a charismatic, interesting, charming character for being such like a little shit.
Yeah, exactly.
So, like for that, I liked complicated, difficult characters.
Yeah.
It just the story. Sorry, we're supposed to be saying what we like. I did like it.
I did like it, and I think I'm kind of on the same track as you, is that like I liked it, I guess, like as a whole, but like trying to pick out, aside from like his performance and like some of the camera moves I did really like during like all the table tennis stuff, like going through all the tables and like picking him out through all the different like pairings of people playing. But yeah, it's like stories like these like stress me out, so I just like kind of just bear through watching it, but I'm not like enjoying or like being like tickled by things in like a creative sense either. I'm like I could admire that like this is well done and there's like a lot of craft behind it, but I'm not like, oh wow, that was just like really good fun. And
Oh, you know what scene I really liked? That was like to me a little random, but I was like, that was really cool. Was the thing I took away from it is that I felt like all the characters there could have been like the side characters supporting your roles or whatever could have been their own like main character. Where I'm like, I could have saw a film about that guy, like his like co-partner guy,
Yeah.
and then he talks about the honey. I was like, holy
That's-
shit, that was so cool.
That one,
I
that
was like, wow.
that tripped me out.
And then it just like took out, and I'm like, okay, I guess that's the end of that. But that was really cool. I like that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Fuck you.
keep that in. Yeah, no, the side supporting characters are always like really good in Safdie films, and like a lot of them are like real people too. So they're just like,
Sorry, what other movies has he done?
they did Uncut Gems.
Oh,
What's the
okay.
one with
My
the-
God.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh yeah, keep Uncut Gems. They just made another Uncut Gems.
What's the one with Robert Pattinson?
Good time.
That's the one.
I haven't seen that one.
Yeah.
They
That's
just-
like a lot like this one where it's just like,
yeah.
like,
So-
get to it.
So yeah, I guess like my impression was that this was gonna be like a biopic ish kind of thing, but like I would actually be disappointed if Timothy wanted to just be in like a straight up biopic movie. But I will say, when I was watching it and it like became clear this was like about his mission to like get money so that he can like go to Japan, I was like, and like him going all around the city and just wrecking everyone's lives. I'm like, okay, I get it. But now I'm like, okay, now we're like, this is the story of it. And I'm like, this is what the story is. And I'm seeing how it's unfolding. And it is entertaining at times, but I don't love Up All Night. Like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, just those like running around town, destroying people's lives.
Yeah.
Like the chaos that you like, I guess. But
I like it when there's a payoff.
yeah.
That's the thing. I just feel like he should have been. Why wasn't he stuck in Japan? After all that, the like
Yes.
army is like, we'll just take you home.
Yeah.
Blah 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 blah. Because you could just get anything you want, and then you get to go home and be like, I'm a dad now, out of nowhere, just like admitting that he's a dad finally. I don't like. It's not that the ending was bad. It's just there wasn't a progression for me to get to that. Like it felt like they wrote that ending and worked their way towards it,
Yeah.
and not.
Implicit, like, okay, he accomplished his like one professional selfish goal. Now, like, I guess he's gonna go step up and become a dad.
Yeah. What
Yeah.
would you guys think was like the biggest like twist for you guys, or like, oh shit? Because with the girl when she was wearing makeup, I was like, ooh. I literally was like, what the? Oh shit!
Shit, I was like, nah, I'm not surprised.
Really?
I mean, it surprised
yeah,
me,
the way
but it
she's-
wasn't surprising
True,
in the long run because I'm like, she's desperate for, like, she's just as crazy as him in like a fun way.
Yeah.
Like, I liked her character.
Yeah, she was cool. I liked her a lot.
Everything about her storyline really bummed me out, though. Just like because, but I'm like, is that a double standard that like men can act like that, but I see a woman acting like that, and I'm like, no, but get your shit together, girl. Like, why are you doing all of this and acting in such a way? Much, but like, is that something I need to examine in myself about women?
Well, no, I think though it's strategic because if she wasn't like that, then it would just be pathetic and sad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
she had to have like some of that grit. Yeah, she had to in order for us to like.
But yeah, just like every time she did something, I was like, oh no, this is gonna end up terribly, and I feel bad that she's put herself in this position. But it's that's
Like the Tyler Creator character. Like he's a working man, but he was like hustling those people for money too.
Yeah.
Like you wanted to see it, but like
Yeah.
I didn't mind
I
that.
just felt bad for the dog. That was one that I was really like.
watch that part when the dog fell out of the car.
Oh, I was like.
But he was running away. But then he was caught.
I like they showed the scene of him running off, and I was like, I guess that was for us to know that he was okay.
Yeah, they did it. But I thought he was gonna catch on fire.
Me too.
I was like, no.
See, but then like that.
Balto. I was like panic. Moses. Sorry.
That's the whole like thesis of their filmmaking is what it's like. It's like, okay, like here's them escaping one fire, metaphorical fire, but then like when they go to actually get the dog and like look for the dog, and they're like, okay, they're at this person's house, but it's like, no, this person for some unexplained reason does not want to give the dog up. And so now there's like a whole other obstacle, but you're like, but why, like, why does that person have to be so difficult? And now, like, I'm stressed for the dog in a whole other reason. Right? The guy never, he's just like, get off my property, this is my dog now.
Yeah. I can't. I don't. I thought I heard him say like a Jewish slur about them looking.
Oh, yeah, so it was like not even,
Right?
oh, yeah, it wasn't even about the dog, it was just,
So that's why I thought like.
actually, no, yeah.
Right? Did I? Or I could be making that completely up. I thought he said the K word. And so I was like, oh, like maybe he just like, so this is like a racism thing. And like, why would he, like, he saw them. He's like, I'm not giving the dog back. Because that was kind of a theme throughout there was some like anti Semitism.
Yes, yeah. Major theme in this. Yeah. Major theme in it. Yeah, like when I did like the moment when he came back from his Globetrotters trip, like and when they go to Egypt and he's like chipping off parts of the pyramid, and he's like, we built that. And which is like, I guess, a testament to his, you know, his ambition is tied to his heritage and the history of everything he represents, and you know, he just wants to succeed in the face of every system that is trying to hold him back. Like, you guys missed it at the beginning, but like from the we didn't miss anything. Offside. I watched this movie before. I watched this movie before.
Believe us, not.
Yeah. But his shittiness begins like from the beginning. Like, he's working at his uncle's shoe store, and his uncle wants him to become like a manager, but he's like, bro, fuck this. I don't want to be here. I want to be playing table tennis. And like, he's already established, like,
I don't want to sell shoes. I want to play ping pong.
Exactly. You're not my real uncle. And then he's like he's going to London, but he needs the money for it. That's the only reason he's working at the shoe store. And his uncle like leaves the store, but he needs to buy his ticket that day. So he like robs the store essentially. And we see later in the movie, like his uncle like messes with him and it was like, you robbed me. Why wouldn't I? But he told the guy earlier in the movie, he was like, report me for theft. So, yeah. I don't know what that was tying to. I forgot, but everything is in.
Oh, and I remember
his ambition.
Another part that I really liked was when he calls out the like rich guy and he was like, "You're just trying to impress these like Japanese people after your son died." I was like, "Oh shit!" And he's like, "Now we're even. We're cool now."
Oh yeah, I did. When he said that, I was like, yeah, that I was like, oof.
And I was curious how much of that, like the back and forth, because sometimes it was so quick, and I was like where bits at, like how much was changed from the original script, how much was improv? Because I'm like, damn, those fucking, even that little end where he's like, now we're cool, we're even. I'm like, wow, that was really good.
I feel like that's written in, but Timmy's just that good of an actor. He makes it just seem like improvised.
Yeah. No, I believe it. Yeah.
Yeah. Did this story or movie remind you guys of anything?
Uncut Gems.
Exactly.
Just kidding.
Period. Add it to that collection.
I have to think about that, to be honest. I can't. Nothing's jumping in my head.
Do we like that?
It was a period piece.
What? No.
Oh.
No, it was a biopic.
Oh yeah.
That's a tragedy.
Are we bored when directors do the same?
Oh, I like this. Just a different.
It's not even the same theme. Like, it's literally like the same same
type of
genre
story. And the genre is Uncut Gems.
Yeah. Or like, what's that movie, After Hours? Stress me out.
I don't mind that pace at all. I actually like that pace.
Yeah.
But the problem with that pace is it has to have a really good payoff for me.
Right.
And it didn't pay off for me. But it's like I felt like they did the hardest part. Like, they just needed to tweak the ending, in my opinion.
So yeah, I do think it's I do think it is impressive to like I mean, I guess like if you were to just tell a story about a dude who's just like trying to succeed in the world of table tennis against like racism and anti-Semitism and stuff like that, just that would be kind of plain. But yeah, adding that whole element, adding the actual like not actions, just like oh my god, what's the word? just in just inciting incident after incident to like propel it. I don't know, to motivate his I don't know what I'm trying to say.
I mean, okay, like devil's advocate, I think like in a writer perspective, is it more interesting for him to not have that aha moment at the end and then return home and like claim fatherhood? Is it more interesting if he like does it his way and then returns? Yes, but did it make sense? No. That's kind of where I'm at. It's like, yes, it is so much more interesting to see him be more complex and just like basically put up the middle finger, arrogantly win the game, and then come home. His friend has already given birth. He doesn't even apologize.
Yeah.
He just says, I love you, and says that like he's there, and he calls himself the father. I guess in a perfect world, I would have loved to have seen some like ownership leading into that.
Yeah, but because I feel like I do see.
Is that less interesting? I don't know. I think it just makes more sense.
No. Yeah, I think I agree with you in like seeing him like take that ownership, because I actually do. Am I disagreeing? I guess the ending makes sense for like what the movie is trying to do, which is like, or like what Marty is trying to do is just like he's trying to create a legacy, and since I guess it was denied to him in like an official way through like the table tennis world, that like, well, we don't see that internal work or what, or like acceptance or like ownership or like conversations even with Rachel. He's just like, okay, he's like accomplished it in some unofficial way, and now he's like, I guess now I'm like denied that world now. Like, I don't think table tennis ever wants me back ever again. Or if not, you know what? That's open-ended. They're just like, you just can't compete. You can't compete this time. Who knows whatever happens next time? But he's like, everything I did, I guess I need to like go back to one part of it and like make good there, because maybe he was given grace by Endo. He was like, here, I will play you for real. I will play you for real. In like some unspoken, like, if I play you for real, you need to go back and like go back to your world. And like,
Then I wish there was just like a moment where like, and again, this is obvious, like obvious writing. So, but I wish there was then okay, you need to go and do this, and when you're done, you need to come home.
well, like
There needed to be like, I'm not saying like I needed Rachel to say that, because I think that's boring, but I needed to get that feeling,
yes.
and I never got.
Yeah, I'm like really pulling its strings, trying to I'm really trying to make it make sense for myself. Or I'm trying to like,
You're trying to enjoy table tennis.
my gosh, I can't find the words for it. Yeah, I'm trying to justify the ending of it, which I feel like I tend to do whenever people are like, I didn't like or understand the thing. I'm like, well, I feel like it made sense in the grander scheme of what they're trying to do, but yeah, they don't actually do it. I'd make those connections for them, for myself, but yeah, when they don't actually like show it for everyone, if they don't make it like actually clear like in the work itself, without me having to like analyze it or like overanalyze it to get to that point, then it objectively is missing that, I guess.
Like, I feel like Taylor and I literally looked at each other. We're like, what the fuck at the very end? Did you have that feeling? You were just like, okay.
Yeah, no, I accepted it. I think because don't call me a loser. What are you doing? We're not. I'm leaving. Are you calling me a loser?
Just kidding. No, just kidding.
Yeah, I feel like I'll go with a lot of what I am seeing. Like, I feel like I'll like take whatever is being given to me, and I'll do whatever I just said I did, and like try to like make that try to have it connect or like justify it or like try to see like thematically, if not, if because if it's not there explicitly, I'll try to be like, okay, but like how is the director trying to get us to that point, I guess, without doing that.
Okay to have questions, but too many questions, and I'm like, ah.
But I feel like I didn't have too many questions either. Like, it's like, I think Rachel earned. She didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. She really just inserted herself there until she was like, you literally can't ignore me. This is your baby. You
Yeah,
like
which
actually
power move. I loved that. I loved
Do
it.
you think it was?
I mean, that baby really did look like the husband.
Yeah, I was like,
Kind of squared head.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because he said he pulled out, so I'm just kidding.
oh yeah, you missed the whole intro. The whole title cards was like, okay, because
Him saying pull out.
he's working at the shoe store.
I don't know.
She comes in, she's like, oh, I left my shoes here.
She's
A whole-
pregnant at this point?
No. So like they go in the back.
And that's how she got pregnant. Do I need to teach you the birds
And then
the bees?
the title cards are literally like just animate like sperm literally racing and like getting into the egg. So it's like you see her get pregnant. You actually see her get pregnant.
The cartoon is lying too.
Everybody's fucking lying.
I will say, in all fairness, which I know isn't much use to what we're doing right here and right now, but I very well could have a different opinion or a more tame opinion in the morning when I've thought about it longer.
Yeah.
I think that's
True.
kind of the like pros and cons of having immediate reactions is like I could have a really strong reaction right now and then tomorrow I'm like, you know what? I understood it. So
I feel like I had that with when we would do like our little homework. We watched After Sun, and I was like, I didn't feel great about that movie. I didn't like it. I was like, I guess not my cup of tea. And then after that, like, we dissected it. Like, I didn't even think about it after that. Like, literally, it was just like, I didn't like it, whatever. Moving on. And then we dissected it, and I was like, holy shit. I started liking it more each time. I was like, oh, yeah, I remember that scene. Oh, yeah, that was really cool. And then we just kept going through, and I'm like, actually, I mean, I didn't, like, love it because, like, I didn't feel good after. I like to feel good after I watch a movie. And we're like, but that one afterwards, I was like, damn, actually, that was really good.
I had that with Malignant.
I was literally gonna say that.
Malignant. Kylie and I stayed up like it was when we were living together. We stayed up like 2 or 3 hours after we watched it, going from how much we hated it to how it was genius, and then we watched it again.
Oh my god, Tim.
Not in the same night, but we watched it like again shortly
I
after.
was waiting to say like Malignant. I had the exact same experience. I never do this because I want to like take in the movie whenever I watch it, but I went into it high.
Oh, that must have been a trip. Because you're like, what am I watching?
I also had certain expectations of what the movie was gonna be. Like I thought it was gonna be like a straight up horror.
Yeah, the guy who did The Conjuring, Saw, like you have expectations.
But then he did Megan, which is
But also incredible.
exactly. But I think this came out before Megan and probably was
The Conjuring, the Saw movies.
I've seen like a Saw movie. I don't think I've seen The
I feel
Conjuring.
like some movies are a little winky though, because it's Jigsaw. He's like,
Yeah, but the first one was like so new and different for it, you know, and that genre, it like really started a whole genre.
Oh. When they came out, no?
I've been watching a lot of movies I probably shouldn't have been watching for a very long time. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Malignant.
Sorry.
yeah, I was high when I watched it and I was like, this is not a horror movie. I think I was upset that I was not like ahead of the movie. Like it was like catching me that it was like being irreverent and weird and like going different places, and I was like, this was not the movie I signed up for. I was so mad about it. But then then like thinking about it after, I was like, God, it was so fucking funny though. The car going right up to the ledge.
I think about that all the time. See, I got mad because I'm like, oh, I got played.
Yeah.
I got played. I liked it. Like, I'm so like, I wanted to be in on the joke, and I hated that the joke like went over my head, and then I had to watch it again. Malignant.
Okay.
You got to
You
see
need
it.
to watch it?
I'll watch it eventually.
It is fantastic. That I'm telling you, on Letterboxd, I put in 1 star And then by the end of our conversation, we both boosted it up to 5.
Whoa. Is that you too? 1 to 5?
I mean, I probably give it like a 3.5. I gotta revisit it.
Like impactful the conversation was, but I agree. Like, no, yeah, just it's not my favorite horror film or spoof film of all time. That's Scary Movie too.
Yeah, so good. But yeah, no, that is such a prime, good, recent example that I hold of like, what the fuck did I just watch? I'm so mad about like how it went, cause like versus like what I was expecting it to be, but then being like, yeah, talking it out and thinking about what it was, what the director's trying to do, how it was executed, that you're like, wait, no, he like did what he wanted to do. So that's on me, my bad. I respect it. You should watch it. It's so funny.
Well, we'll save that for when we get to choose a movie we make you watch, and then talk about it after.
Yeah, it's
I mean, I'm big on like, it's really bad, but like I like spoilers, and if I hear enough that I'm like I'll watch it. I'm like, damn, that sounds really cool. I got like the spoilers of Game of Thrones, like the very beginning, and I was like, oh, dragons, fuck yeah, I'll fucking watch that. And it was just because they told me the whole.
No, they didn't. The dragons don't fuck.
No, I
the
said
babies.
fuck. What?
No, wait. What did you say?
I said dragons, fuck yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you were like they fuck, and I was like, that was not a scene.
Babies aren't even born yet. They're all related, also. But you know what? Game of Thrones is about incest anyway, so
That's true.
right. That's fair. I was like, you know what? Honestly,
I'm sensing a theme. Lizette was panicked, was just like, they're gonna think Rachel and Timothy are siblings.
incest.
Oh my god. But yeah, I like spoilers. I like to hear like.
I like spoilers up to a certain point. Like, I don't want to know like how the thing actually happened. Like, if you say like, "Oh my God, Tony Stark died," don't tell me how it happened. Like, I want to see. I'll be like, "Oh, okay, so I know that happens, but I don't know how it happened."
I think what it is if I'm not gonna see something, it doesn't really have my attention.
Yep.
And then they just tell me, and they're like, but this and this happens. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna watch it then. That actually sounds really cool.
Yeah, I grew up in a household with a father that would like ask, did you see this movie? And if I said no, he'd be like, oh, well, I'm not going to spoil anything, but like 3/4 of the way in, like you're gonna start to figure out that maybe the main guy's a ghost talking to the kid. But like, I'm not spoiling anything, but like someone might be dead. He can't help himself. That's why I told him I was watching Pluribus. And before he started to open his mouth, and I had to go, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Do not say anything. I'm telling you I'm watching this, and I will talk to you in 6 hours when I finish it.
Yeah.
Oh, I need to watch that.
I was just having that conversation with my coworker too about like, there's so many movies I haven't seen, and nobody's directly told me, but just because of the media and everything, I'm like, yeah, it would actually been really cool to see Star Wars and not know that Darth Vader says like, that would have been cool. There's like a bunch of movies.
What?
But that's I didn't even finish the sentence.
What about Darth Vader?
Even knowing that though, like when you actually sit down and watch it and like see all the things that lead up to that moment though, you're like, it didn't ruin it. You like
I actually haven't watched it, so I'm just giving it as an example.
Mother has seen that movie in theater over 100 times. New Hope.
Whoa.
In theater?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, every time they do like an anniversary screening, you're like, I'm there.
No, like 100 times the first time it came out.
Oh. A New Hope?
When it came out in the 70s.
Holy shit.
Because my grandmother,
Not you.
no, I've seen it a lot, but no.
Like you.
No, she saw it 100 times in the movie theater. Yeah. Because they would just let you go to the movies for free when you were in film school, and my grandmother was in film school.
Yeah.
So, and I even have the movie poster. Of course. That's crazy. Thanks for favorite movie? Probably.
Wow.
Or
Don't tell her I haven't seen it.
I will. She did her list of 100 movies. So I can't remember what her top movie is, but
You should make her own.
yeah, you should. So my mother challenged me to do my top 100. So, and they're all over the place. All over the place.
That's a good list.
And I just put mine in alphabetical order. I couldn't rate them.
You like it?
Nah, actually,
Not like that.
See, that's a movie with great momentum, and I'm like, a fucking spider? Spoiler. At the end, I'm like, oh. I do like Stephen King though. Well, to wrap things up about Marty Supreme, I do think it's deserving of the nominations and the publicity. Am I disappointed that it wasn't based off a real person or the clothing line? No, I don't care. Did it make me want to go play tennis? Yes. And have I met and talked to men like that? Yes. And they drive me crazy. But it drove me crazy. So it was obviously written
In a very engaging,
realistic way. And I guess you kind of feel like in the end he's not going to succeed. He's going to kind of keep falling into the same shit. And you want that for him because he didn't really, earn a good ending.
Yeah.
See, as I'm sitting on it, it's like processing more,
be like, what a different conversation route. You're like, hold on, actually. Yeah, I think if anything, I think the filmmaking and the performances are really good. Like I just walked away from that being like really good choices, really creative, just like really really pleasing choices to me, like filmmaking wise. Technically pleasing to me and satisfying. And I also agree, I think it's just a really solid piece of filmmaking that deserves to be nominated and celebrated.
Here.
Awesome. Final thoughts. Didn't know what I signed up for, but was thoroughly surprised in a good way. And biggest takeaways, same thing, basically incredible acting. Every scene was like had me on my edge of my seat. As I mentioned kind of earlier, I really liked that, like even like the side characters, I was like, fuck, I could even see a movie about them. The whole period piece aspect of it too was really cool because I'm like, fuck, there's no way anybody could get away with half of the shit that happened. But like in that sense, that makes it like more authentic, and then like everything looked super good. Obviously, technically wise, it looked really good. It was also like really refreshing to kind of see something that's not like it's just like something kind of new, and I really like that. So yeah, it was like I think because we just came out and we obviously kind of had different opinions about the ending, but that was our first initial feeling. But now that I'm kind of settling with it, besides that, I'm gonna pretend that he got stuck in Japan. I was really content. Should we give our ratings out? Or do you need a... Yeah.
Like a letterbox rating?
5 stars.
I'm going to be honest, I probably won't watch it again just because...
Rewatchability is a big factor.
Yeah, it's kind of...
Honestly, it really is.
Like, yeah, it is a factor for me. I agree. And, that's why, like...
As someone for the people, that totally makes so much sense. Exactly.
This has been my favorite nominated film so far of the season that I've seen, because that's like I went and saw it 3 times. I was like, ooh, I gotta see it again. It was just so fun. So I don't think this director's movies have a high rewatchability for me. So that takes I would say like 3.5. I'd give it a 3.5.
Trying to think, I probably gave it a 4.5, but yeah, rewatchability.
4.5 for Marty Supreme and 3.5 for Malignant. Insane.
I was very
insane.
I gotta go back. I need to check my phone. After it's done recording. But
insert a screenshot of her 5-star Marty Supreme.
I said 4.5, but I'll probably give it a 4 this time. Yeah. It's too long. It's just too long of a movie.
Yeah, it is too long.
You know what? I'll add.
Wait, what'd you say? What?
I'll add.
I know a rating?
I'll probably give it a 4.
Okay.
As if I've only watched this one time. I've watched this already. That's probably why I have these thoughts. Like, I watched it already. And I've actually had the time. You guys are actually watching it fresh. You know what? I actually really also enjoyed Gwyneth Paltrow in this.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I actually thought Kevin O'Leary, as someone who's not an actor, he's the Shark Tank dude, really fun because he's just playing an asshole businessman anyway.
I didn't even think about that.
He's not. I thought he was an actor.
No,
But he's like he's just familiar because that's
just what he does.
fine.
That's just him.
That's hilarious.
He literally spanks the.
I know.
I almost made a joke about this, but going in, I was like, oh, someone's getting a paddle to the ass.
Yeah.
So
That shit's in here like
it's kind of like when you show a gun in a movie, you know someone's gonna get shot.
Yeah. Marty's paddle. Oh, but that was symbolic too because he used the Japanese paddle, right? He used like the padded one.
I just thought he used the one that was more painful. I guess losing to Japan is more painful though.
They got his son. Damn. But yeah.
4 stars.
And sorry, you gave it.
3.5.
It's a good. Yeah. Very close. Can't wait for the day when it's like 2 stars, 5 stars. The range.
Oh,
One of those
The
days.
battery's getting low.
I'm actually surprised it lasted that long. Oh, there we go.
Next one.
Natural ending point.
The battery's about to die, so we'll wrap this up.
To another movie. I wish I actually still have water in this.
I'm wondering how this is gonna sound. Okay, sorry.
I hope good, but yeah, follow along for the next one. Comment if you want us to watch something specific. Who knows?
We'll watch
My
older
mom.
movies too.
New Hope, idiot.
Yeah, Lisset hasn't seen it.
I'd be down to watch it. Do I have to watch all of them though?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Eventually, yes.
Yeah, but like
Okay.
not in one sitting.
But that one I can watch by itself, right?
Yeah.
It's like the Odyssey, you know, it's a hero's journey.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time, guys. Bye.